Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's Elliot Brown here in the Essex Business Radio studio. Now, this is a very special series I'm doing here. I'm hosting, and this is the C-19, How We Deal With It. Now, I believe, and I firmly believe after putting a post out and getting responses on social media, that there is a global community out there in the world of people that want to advise and help and support and give something back to the community and support everybody. Help us all come out of what this huge shift that we now have in our lives. It's the huge risk disruption that the unfriendly COVID-19 virus has brought upon us all. And then a few days ago, there was a video that came out by a gentleman, a local businessman called Benjamin Page, him and his brother Oliver of Meat Stop in Brentwood, here in Essex in the UK. They kick out some of the most delicious burgers, gourmet burgers, and I've tried the halloumi fries as well. Absolutely gorgeous. They kick out some amazing food. Hi Benjamin, how you doing?
Hi guys, how's everyone doing? Everyone healthy?
We are all healthy at the as how about you? You look healthy.
Yeah, doing really good. Just staying on it.
Yeah,
adapting as business is affected. But everything is good. We are still cooking.
Good. And so tell us a little bit about Meat Stop, first of all, Benjamin.
So Meat Stop is essentially a burger bar. Started off that way back in 2014. And as it's evolved, we do a lot of just home cooked, handmade food, made fresh every day, homemade sauces, etc. I'm just banging out tasty food, man.
And I've known you for a little while, and I've been down there and had a couple of your burgers. And the first one, which I know is quite apt because me being me, was the Nutter burger, wasn't it? Tell us a little bit about that.
The original Nutter.
I think I've got it down. Yeah,
that's one of my own favourites. That's one of my own favourites as well. So with our own chili jam, crunchy peanut butter bacon cheeseburger, nice and simple, but maximum flavours, great contrast, great mixture of flavours. Yeah, definitely a favourite of mine.
Delicious. And all the food is got that creative homemade taste, but it's absolutely superb.
Yeah, that's it. Not doing what everyone else is doing. Finding new flavour combos.
Yeah.
Trying to be original constantly. Yeah, always evolving.
Good stuff, great stuff, and it's a great little business you guys have got there, and becoming quite infamous in what you do for sure, for miles around, not just here in Essex. So tell us a little bit about the video that you put out on social a few days ago, because you had quite an incredible response from that video. Tell us what you did in that video, and so people that haven't seen it or will have seen it on social.
So obviously, following the development of the virus spreading around the world.
Sure.
We actually took it upon ourselves to close our restaurant last Tuesday, switching over to completely takeaway and delivery.
Yeah.
Using Deliveroo as well, but we've now started our own delivery service as of last Thursday.
Right.
The video just explaining our reasons for closing the shop, and letting the local community know how we can help and what we're doing. So what we've offered, or what we've set aside, is a limited amount of food for each day that we can deliver completely free of charge.
Amazing.
To any vulnerable members of our community. So whether or not you've got an elderly neighbour, live on their own down the road, or you may live out the area and your grandparents live in Brentwood.
Yeah.
Give us a shout. We'll get some food, some burgers and chips out to them through lunchtime, dinner time. So right now, it's hard to get out of your house, and even if you do, the shop shelves aren't too full. So whatever we can do to help.
Absolutely. I mean, what a great thing to be doing, to be putting aside some of that to help people that aren't able to do that themselves. I think it's a great thing you're doing, and it's a prime example of something simple that a business owner, a small business like yourself, can do just to help out. It's a great way of being able to help out people that cannot get certain food supplies, and we all know that it's all well and good people are going to supermarkets and pulling everything off the shelves, but then the people that are really vulnerable, the people that really need some of the things off those shelves, aren't getting to it. And you're going to help to provide just the odd meal here and there to people that can help them.
Definitely. I think we have a responsibility ourselves, whilst we are still in business. It's about giving back. So whilst we are still cooking, to stay in business, we want to give back to the community as well, help as many people as possible.
Yeah, well done. I mean, well done to you. And I think a lot of people are doing this, and that's why there's
Thanks a lot, guys.
The response on the post and things, and obviously the response you got from your video.
Yeah, the response has been brilliant. Yeah, really, really nice. Obviously, we're not doing it for that, but it's nice to have the acknowledgement nonetheless.
I think it was a very upfront, honest video that you did, and I think it was quite heartwarming. It was good stuff. So, how have you adapted your business then? I mean, you've obviously closed the doors so that you don't have people coming into to your little restaurant now. But so, how have you adapted your business then? Is it? I mean, this is obviously part of it, really, isn't it?
Well, yeah. Well, they obviously shut down all restaurants and most of the hospitality sector in the UK as of Friday. We actually made the decision to close our restaurant last Tuesday. I want to stay cooking as much as possible. We all do. And we had the idea to help the local community with the free food, etc. So we thought, close our restaurant. We want zero risk of infection spreading in our premises, or either to ourselves as well and other staff members. Because if we go down, then there is no cooking.
Yeah, very true, very, very true. You know, we
shut it early doors. That's it, and we switched strictly over to takeaway and delivery, which is our main business anyway. But we weren't doing our own delivery service. We are now.
Yeah, sure. So what's your view on self-isolation? I know that you've had you've got your own viewpoint on this. I'm not sure that the whole of the UK is following suit at the moment with regards to the advice. Far from it. But what do you think about this?
I think people should be taking whatever precautions they can to not get sick and not help spread the virus further. As far as self-isolation myself, I'm not coming into contact with any friends or family members now as of today.
Sure.
I saw my parents a little bit over the weekend, but we've now decided we're going to stay separate as well. I'm literally only socialising with my brother, who I work closely with.
Of course.
And we're just between the restaurant and where we live.
Yeah.
And it's just back and forth, just us two.
Yeah. And to be honest, we were going to do this in the studio here, weren't we? We were going to do this originally.
Yeah, we were. Because you've got a nice little countryside studio.
Yeah, absolutely.
At the moment, I'm pitched up in the corner of the restaurant, trying to get signal.
And we listen, by the powers of technology, we are still doing it. And we made a decision, which is what's put this back. Made a decision that let's keep things. We want you to stay healthy. We're all good here. We just want to make sure that it stays that way. And I think doing this remotely was the best thing to do.
I think we've got a responsibility to lead by example. So I was doing some little home cooking videos with Mum, easy things people can do indoors, and I stopped doing that now. It's not right. You can't preach one thing and practice another. So there is that. Keeping our distance.
It makes you think. It's we're all double thinking what we're doing now. We're all sort of wondering, changing the way we are. This is going to change the way we are for a very long time to come. It really is.
It really is.
And I have to be honest with you. We probably needed a shift as humans, to be fair. So that's the way I see it. But it's not about my views. What is your view on all this, Benjamin? What do you think is going to change? I mean, how do you think things are going to be from now on?
I think people will take even more responsibility for their own actions. just in general, their spending, the way they go about day to day.
Sure.
Everyone is going to.
We've lost your phone.
It's all right. Everyone is, I feel like, as a nation, we will evolve and adapt because of this.
Yeah. No, I completely agree with you. So, so you've been Brentwood all your life. You know a lot of people locally. How is it that you're going to get? Is it that people are going to come to you and they're going to say, look, I know somebody that's vulnerable, somebody that needs some help here.
However people want to do it, they want to send me a message via the Instagram, they can do so. If they want to call the shop, not a problem. They don't even have to call for themselves, to call on behalf of someone else.
Yeah.
I've got a neighbour who lives 2 doors down.
Yeah.
I think if you could do them a bit of lunch, not a problem. Just send me a meal, just take something off of someone's plate with all the current stresses that everyone is going under, and financial stresses as well.
Sure.
Let alone just the health.
Yeah, definitely, for sure.
Yeah, whatever we can do.
Good. So where can people find you, Benjamin? Where can they find you?
So we're on Crown Street. We're on Crown Street, Brentwood.
Yeah, I mean, so on the socials, they're going to do it remotely. Where can they find you?
Yeah, you just search Meat Stop on Instagram. You can find us on Facebook also.
Yeah.
Drop us a message, or you can call the shop. Find all details on meatstop.co.uk.
Yeah, and you can find that on meatstop.co.uk or Google Meatstop Crown Street, Brentwood. And what area are you delivering to? I mean, where's your sort of area? Where do you go out to? Tell us the area so people know.
Well, deliver route predominantly to cover about 2 mile radius from the restaurant. We're actually able to go a little bit further, so we can go further into the sticks, into Doddinghurst, Dongar, and the other surrounding areas. Okay.
So tell us exactly what those areas are, so people know exactly where you can go out to.
So Brentwood, Sheffield, Hutton, Doddinghurst, Dongar. If you live nearby Brentwood High Street and you're interested, you want to either ask us to come and deliver food to someone vulnerable, or you actually just want a delivery for you and your quarantined family, not a problem. Just give us a call at the shop. If we are able to do it, we will do it.
Okay, so just because Benjamin's phone went a little bit funny there, and the sound went a bit funny. So we're talking about Brentwood, Hutton, where else? Brentwood, Hutton, Shenfield, Doddinghurst.
If you live in one of the towns surrounding Brentwood High Street, and you're looking for some.
And of course, let's not forget Navestock side, yeah?
Yes, of course, yeah. You want to make sure you're in the catchment when you're Elliot.
Listen, I mean, you're doing an amazing thing. I think, kudos to you, and your brother, and obviously your family, full support of them as well. To go out there and do what you're doing, and providing food to the masses. And then also not just to the people that are able-bodied and able to order, but also if anybody needs some help with a family member, just the extra meal just here as a little treat to them, then get hold of Meat Stop. It's Meat Stop on Instagram, MEATSTOP on Instagram, on Facebook, and you'll be able to find them on Google as well. You want any last message to everybody, Benjamin? What have you got to say for everybody out there that's stressing, that's worrying, that's thinking about what's going to happen? What's your message out to everybody?
Well, for now, I'd say to everyone to keep themselves safe, look after number one, because number one goes down, then how are you able to help other people around you? So stay healthy, stay able.
Yeah.
And going forward, think of your community, people living around you.
Yeah.
How you can help, where you can lend a hand. I think.
Oh, we're losing you again.
Now is the time, more than ever. Everyone needs to come together. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Dodgy signal.
Yeah. Lost you a little bit there, but it's fine. It's fine. We're keeping it real. Don't worry about that. And of course, social distancing. Keep to that 2 meters. I mean, I just there's a few countries doing this now. Everybody keeps those 2 meters between you. It's nothing major. You can still talk to people. You can still be within a certain.
That'll apply to all food deliveries as well. To request contactless delivery.
Contactless delivery. Benjamin at Meat Stop. Thank you very much for your time, Benjamin. Really appreciate you coming on. This is going to be going out to it's going to be going out to the world, but this is definitely for help and support in and around the sort of Brentwood area here in Essex in the UK. Benjamin, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your time. Really appreciate that. It's great to talk to you, and I look forward to seeing you very soon. We'll be getting an order off you, obviously, because I love your burgers. We're going to be doing that. So take care. Good luck with everything, and all the best with your delivering and continue to run your business and feeding the community around Brentwood.
Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for having me.
Okay, no problem at all. So there you go. That was Benjamin Page from Meat Stop in Brentwood, Essex. Really enjoyed talking to him and seeing what he's going to do. And we've got plenty more of these coming. So check out the other podcasts, C-19, How We Deal With It. It's been great. Thank you very much. We're going to sign off for now. Ciao now. Rank out. Thanks very much.